One of the most important things that we learn is digital security. I will apply all digital tools that we learned from schools to my work in my organization.
In our work, we spend a lot of time denouncing human rights abuses, atrocities. So I felt like the hope-based communication framework was a useful reminder that human rights are really at the bottom, at the core, are a romantic vision of a better world. And we need to denounce abuses, but equally as loudly remind the world about that vision.
My key learning is kindness and how we are being kind and resilient from all over the world. Sudan, Morocco, we're all here and we are kind.
I think that sometimes we just forget that the real courage in human rights is not always speaking in large audience, but sometimes defending one specific cause, one specific person, or a little community can have also a huge impact. So that's one of the things that I've learned from my colleagues here in the Venice School of Human Rights, is that sometimes we need to be behind the scene, and this is also a kind of great social impact.
Commitment. I learned people commit in a very difficult situations and complex.
I learned from my colleague from Uganda. He is also LGBT plus activist. In Uganda, being LGBT plus people is punished by death penalty. I learned from him how to fight against government bad decisions.
I've heard lots of stories from my colleagues about moments when they've offered grace to people who are on a different side of a conflict or an issue than them. And I believe that humanity is on a pathway towards greater respect for human rights and dignity, but we should be very careful about creating enemies along the way.
I think what I learned was that small changes can make big impacts. So the community that people are working in challenging environments, I think I learned that they're the best.
People give me hope when I know, and now we know each other, when I know that in every country that there are people who fight for human rights, that give me hope that I'm not alone in this world.
Young people give me hope. So I believe that the future is different. They're challenging human rights norms and they're bringing accountability back.
I can say that there's a lot of work to do, but I would say we are working on it. We are together and we care. So we are here and we still care.
When I see thousands of Moroccans, young Moroccans that we met everywhere in small villages, in the Sahara and so on and so forth, it makes me feel that we are doing well, is that there is a new generation of young people who are going to fight for their rights, who are going to try to make a positive change in this world. So this connection with young people, especially in rural areas, makes me feel that the change it can be true.
In our context, in the last year, we've seen hundreds of journalists and human rights defenders flee El Salvador. And what gives us hope to keep fighting, to keep moving forward, is the aspiration that our children can act on their conscience, free from fear of prison and exile.
I see so many other human rights defenders trying and coming together, networking and organizing.
My word that would describe the experience here at the Venice School is serendipity.
Connection.
Life-changing.
Satisfaction.
Continuity.
Solidarity.